beaten track, never looking back. Let's harmonize a different tune. Let it begin with me and you. Love us all around you, a spirit plain to see. Reason is the answer, the truth will set you free. Silence ain't the word on the peace path, following after the things that make for peace. Off the beaten track, never looking back. Let's harmonize to me, y'all. We can do some great things, and we can make it last forever. We can do some great things together. Oh, don't you hear me now? Regulations and manipulate the economy too much. So the predictable crisis come, and guess what they do in Washington? Congress, the executive branch, the Federal Reserve, they say, oh, we're in trouble now, so what we need to do is spend more money, borrow more money, have more regulations. You cannot solve the problem of too much spending and too big a government by spending more and making the government bigger. You have to do the opposite. A God-given right to our life and our liberty, and we ought to have a God-given right to keep the fruits of our labor as well. But entitlement means that you're entitled to somebody else's life or somebody else's productive effort, somebody else's wealth. No, you don't have that. But it's always well-intended. They say, well, this is only for the poor people, the people falling through the cracks, and they're entitled to own a house. And, of course, that led to the housing bubble, and they're entitled to free food and free education on down. But there is no such thing as free stuff. You have to take it from somebody. And then when there's a crisis, the rich get bailed out, and the poor get poorer, the middle class loses their job, and they end up losing their houses as well. I want to cut $1 trillion of real money in the first year. In the last 10 years, there was $4 trillion added to our debt by fighting these wars overseas. We as individuals can decide where to send our money and help the people truly in need. And getting rid of a few departments, like say 5 of them to begin with. Once we get in the repealing mood, we'll repeal that Obamacare as well. What happened to us? Why are we such wimps? Why don't we take our liberty back? Their freedoms, and they use them a certain way, it doesn't mean that you endorse what they do. You just endorse the principle of freedom. And there's no army in the world that can stop the spread of an idea. Washington, who are in charge, will not give up their power easily. So this is the reason that it's up to all of us. Every one of us has a job. There's only one way you can take care of the maximum number of people with the maximum benefits, and that's through a free society. History proves that. And the purpose of government should be to protect our liberties. That's it. Chance for peace and prosperity. That should be our goal. Thank you very much.
Forever, we can do some great things together.